Hi, Lee Phillips here again. I want to talk to you about what I'm going to say, a Roth IRA versus a Standard IRA. And I remember in 1974 when they created the Standard IRA, and that was cool, and we were going to get a little extra money for our retirement. We could put our $1,000 or whatever it was back then into the account, and it would grow without a tax. We could put an after-tax dollar, so we got a deduction for putting money into a Standard IRA. And by the way, that deduction is a significant deduction because it comes out above the line. You put your 5, 6, 8, 10 grand, whatever it is, you don't get 10 grand yet, but you put your money into the IRA, chokes me all up, and you get a deduction for it. But that deduction comes out before you calculate your adjusted gross income. So it actually lowers your AGI. That might put you in a lower tax bracket. It means you can probably get your exemption, phase outs, they don't occur as much. You get all the I mean, it's really important to lower your AGI. And basically the only thing you can do as an individual above the line or above your adjusted gross income calculation is to contribute to a Standard IRA. So it's an important deduction. But you put the after-tax dollar in, it grows without a tax, which is a big deal. And when you take it out, though, you have to pay the tax. Jeez Louise. So they came up with a Roth IRA, Senator Roth. And there you put in an after-tax dollar. You pay tax on the dollar. You put the dollar into the IRA, and then when you get the money out, you don't have to pay a tax on it. So which one's better? Well, I've got news for you, and I'll put up a chart in the YouTube for you. But if we take, let's say we take $100. Let's say the tax is 25%. If we take $100 and I tax it for a Standard IRA, then 25%, so that means I take $25 from my 100, so I have $75 to put into the, no, that's wrong. I have $75 to put into the Roth IRA because it's an after-tax dollar. Over on the Standard IRA, it is after tax, or I get a tax deduction for it, so I don't pay the tax on the dollar, so I can put the full $100 in. So on the Roth, I get $75. Over here, I get a full $100. Well, let's run it for 10 years at 10% interest or whatever you want. The bottom line is you're growing a bigger amount in the Standard IRA. So at the end of 10 years, you've got more money in the Standard IRA than you do the Roth IRA. So let's take it out. Tax rate's 25%. If we take out our Roth money tax-free and we take out the bigger amount in the Standard IRA but pay the tax on it, guess what? Those two amounts are identical. It's the same thing. So which one's better, a Roth or a Standard IRA? We've made an assumption here, though. The assumption is that the tax rate was 25 when I put it in, and it was 25 when I took it out. Well, are taxes going to go up or taxes going to go down? If taxes are going to go down, or you're going to be in a lower tax bracket when you retire, then the Standard IRA is actually better because you got more money. If taxes are going to go up, then the Roth's better. And now that we've had the Secure Act, S-E-C-U-R-E, we can't stretch the IRA anymore. We have to take the money out within 10 years of the owner's death. Beneficiaries can't stretch it unless you're a wife or a minor kid or a disabled. There's a bunch of exceptions, but basically you can't stretch that IRA anymore over your lifetime. You have to take it out. You have to pay the tax. So in a standard IRA, we're going to be paying a bunch of tax within 10 years. In the Roth IRA, we're not going to be paying any tax within the 10 years. So, do we use a Roth or do we use a standard? I don't know. You bet on it. I will tell you that today, in 2020, we are basically at historic tax low. Where's taxes going as it goes? Taxes are probably going to go up. All depends upon which political party's in power. But if taxes go up, the Roth is definitely better. So Roth IRAs versus standard IRAs. And by the way, I write a little tip every week and send it out to everybody on my email list. I don't sell the list. I use it for my own use. I don't even promote much on it. I'll promote boot camp that I have about 4 or 5 times a year. But basically all I do is send out tips. And I write a tip basically once a week. Sometimes it goes longer than that. But I write a tip and send it out to the email list. So go over to the website and sign up for the email list. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel because I try and put up a YouTube once a week too. This is Lee Phillips talking about Roth versus standard IRAs.